fascinating individual. Meet Kruti.
First of all, thank you, Amita ji, for making me do this interview. I am a very proud South Indian, a Tamram girl, and a very proud Indian. I take my Indianness everywhere I travel. I've enjoyed dancing since I was 5. So, having said that, fortunately, unfortunately, my father, who is not with us today, he forced me, or rather pushed me to pursue this as a career, a profession, which I didn't know could be a profession. He always ended up saying that, you are meant to be in the performing arts field and the creative fields. And I took him very lightly for a very long time. But after his passing, as his last wish, I entered a reality show, dance reality show called Dance India Dance on Zee TV. And since then, I have dedicated all my time to creativity, and I couldn't be happier. So, having said that, forensic science obviously helped me explore a lot of my personality because I traveled outside of India for the very first time. I was in London. I had to become an independent girl because I had to work and study at the same time. So life taught me a lot while I was studying my master's. And it's not just a degree, it's given me a lot more than just a degree on the paper. And I got to meet a lot of people even while I was pursuing my master's. And I had the fortune to even meet a few very well known dance gurus in London at that time. And I got to learn under their tutelage. So I think it was a blessing, and I couldn't be happier. I don't regret anything in my life. And I believe that every day is still a learning, and I continue to learn till the day I die.
साथिया माहिया बरसा दे इश्का की स्याहिया साथिया माहिया
What inspires you now when you look into movement, when you look into, the slightest subtle tilt of head and the music behind? There are so many nuances to choreography. And it's amazing because Kruti ji has consistently won awards, but the most amazing performance is Deepika Padukone Goomer, for which she has won a national award, and then Alia Bhatt Dholida in Gangubai Kathiawadi is also Kruti ji, your creation and choreography. And both actresses are outstanding.
Yeah.
How far do you have to balance, and how do you balance their personality, the music, the storytelling, and the dance? And it's so traditional, it's all at once. And how do you hold everything together? Because it is definitely multitasking.
It is. It is multitasking. You said it really well. Yes, I believe that in the field of creativity, you get to meet people of different temperaments. And there are days that are great, there are days that are not so great. And I believe as human beings, we all have those days. And while you're filming for, especially for a brilliant genius like a Sanjay Leela Bhansali, who's always thinking. And I think I am one of the very few who's blessed to be around him while he's, creating. So I have the most amazing time on his set, because that process not everyone enjoys, because it is about making something better, making something different. It's a different perspective, because when it's creation, there is no black and white, there is no right and wrong. What you think is creativity could be somebody else's trash, and somebody else's trash could be your creativity. So, there's no right and wrong to that. So it is always till the point you get everything aligned. The lighting, the costume, the makeup, the dancers, the camera, the smallest of smile, the smallest of eyebrow, till that comes, till the time that doesn't hit the point, you never get a perfect frame. And perfect doesn't mean that it's supposed to be perfect. The flaw in it also needs to be so perfect that you enjoy the flaw. So that perfection is what we tend to, go for. Especially that's what I've learned when I'm on his set. And I don't know if I get to do this on any other set, but I personally carry that with me. If not 100%, at least a 50%, if that is transpired on every frame of creativity. I think that's brilliant. And having said that, Alia is brilliant in her own way. Deepika is awesome and stunning in her own way. They're both professionals. They're both extremely, extremely talented women. And I wouldn't change a thing about anything that I have done with them or worked with them, because it's those flaws are what is perfect in their songs.
Yeah. And when they are performing, you're a creative mind, your creative spark may say, one more thing, Alia, we can do.
Yeah.
So is that permitted on such a huge set where you have, even taking the name is an honor, where you have Sanjay Leela Bhansali, and he has set the stage, he has given instructions, directions, they have rehearsed, and here's Kruti saying, one more thing we can do. Is that allowed?
Of course it is. I mean,
Wow.
I don't think there is there shouldn't be a space where there is no back and forth in creativity. There needs to be that. Of course, whoever is the director is the captain of the ship and will have the last word always. But as a director of choreography, I still have a say in what could be or could not be better. At the end of it, it's their film, and whatever they like will go, and that is how it's supposed to be, because one mind makes things better, too many cooks spoil it. So, but of course, as a creative person or a technician on set, I do have all the rights to say yes, no.
Or we will add something,
Yes,
or
of
let's
course.
do this differently. Now, when you are choreographing, you have heard the lyrics and the song, so you know the song completely. what is the instrument that you focus on among all the instruments? Tabla, flute, sitar. You know, Indian music is just so rich.
Yeah.
And then there are lyrics, and then you know that this is part of a story. So when it comes to starting the entry movement, the steps, where is your focus? One particular instrument throughout the song tells you how the movements should be, and secondly, uh, ending it is as has to be as beautiful as beginning it. So closure, how do you work on that? Because it should seamlessly go into the part of the story, you know, that is going to be told later. So just tell us about your experiences at large.
Every song is different. Every song is like telling a story on its own, right? It's a small
Yeah.
film on its own. And you need to know how to, and storytelling doesn't happen just for yourself. If you're telling a story, you're telling it for people, right?
Yes.
So if I'm not going to engage people from the word go, then no one wants to listen or watch the story. So the beginning is as important as the ending and the middle of the song. Now, for example, I have also done songs like Garmi from Street Dancer. I have done songs like
Wow.
Pranavalaya from Shyam Singha Roy, where Sai Pallavi is performing Bharatanatyam on that song. And every song is different because the situation where it comes in the film is different. The emotion with which the song is led is different. And obviously, when the actor has a different set of strengths, then you work according to that also. Because it's not about me, the choreographer, it's about the actor who's playing a character.
Your subject.
Correct. So if that person does not have conviction in what the step is, then my work is absolutely useless. Unless that person is going to have all the conviction to even look or say no or do the step with the conviction that they do, then is my job going to be appreciated, because then I have understood my actor and I've understood the character and I've understood that at this point they will look, at this point they will not look, at this point they will turn. So I enjoy reading the script because then I understand the character better. And since I enjoy reading, I make sure that I've read it and I know कि गंगू ये नहीं करेगी, गंगू ये definitely करेगी, और पद्मावती ये करेगी, पद्मावती ये नहीं
नहीं
करेगी.
करेगी.
So to understand those things, it's important to also do your own research and come back and say, Acha, is this a possibility? Or should the character do this? Or has your character, allowed you to explore into this if not done in the rest of the film? So these conversations obviously help me understand the movement vocabulary better.
That's really interesting that it's not just about the music and the actor. You have to know the character well.
Yeah.
Because every time I watch Dholida, she is an outstanding, extraordinary actress, Alia Bhatt. But you know, while the song is going on, the surprise, and it still surprises me. There's a point where she throws the gulal. Each time, and my mother is 85, each time she sees the song, you can see the surprise on her face. And you know, that gesture somewhere brings the rebel sort of thing and the helplessness of Gangubai, the character, or the pain. So I want to know, how did that happen? How did you come with that she will do the swirls and the twirls, and when she reaches the corner, she'll... do you remember the details?
Not so much, but I will try and give you as much as I can. During the shoot of Gangu, I was also admitted because of severe back injury and back pain. But obviously, we can't have work halted. So after a day of being taken care of, I was back on set. And I very clearly remember sir sitting down and saying, "End ke liye kuch karna hai." So now I know Gangu as a character, right? Because I've read the script. But being on sir's set, things change every day on set, correct? So the character has evolved through the shoot. And he's looking at me and saying, kuch karna hai. It has to be a trance.
Wow.
So now when it has to be a trance, it can't be steps. It can't be, flamboyant steps. The trance has a bit of, devotion in it, and it has a bit of surrender to it, where you will not find that surrender when you're trying to show off. So
She would be totally lost in
Correct.
the dance
So
and find herself.
that process for us, for Sir and me, took about 2 days.
Wow.
So 2 days we did not do anything. We were just trying to crack this. And then one moment, because we had my dancer girls who were also in the song, for that bit no one was dancing except for Alia. And Alia was not dancing. She was something else. The take that you see is the last take, which was not going to happen.
Oh.
So the take before that, people had liked on set. And now trance is something where you have to push yourself just a little bit more to attain that, right? Now everyone has enjoyed that, and I go to Sir and I said, sir, one more. And Alia was also in a very bad state because that's a one take and it is very exhausting to keep doing that. So Sir's like, I'm okay, pucho if she can do. So I said, okay. So I go to her. Now she also knows that I have been in pain, right? I was hospitalized. So I said, Alia, one more. She's looking, she was exhausted and she goes,
Yeah, and her
How?
feet were swollen.
it was
and,
bad, it was bad. And then she goes, okay, I know because you're in pain. So I will do one more just for you. So I said, okay, great. I mean, nahi mila to nahi mila. Everyone has got a take, right?
Yeah,
So,
try.
you just give it a go. And in that take is what magic happened because she was so exhausted that she was not thinking.
She just let it
She
go.
just let it go. And now when you let it go is when you don't know where the plate is, you don't know where you are, you don't know what you're supposed to do, but you just do it.
Oh my
And that
God.
is when beauty and magic and brilliance is achieved. And you can't choreograph that. That was not choreography, that was pure God.
And that's what makes movies classics.
Yes.
It's like one time, one moment, you see the divine play and the coincidences and the mood, and every single bit of his work comes together. And his music is something we die for.
Yeah.
And
I would like to also add,
Yeah.
as you said, it is, but I wouldn't say it's coincidence. It is everybody's presence over there. The dancers didn't move. When that plate went like that, someone could have moved. No one moved. The camera could have stopped. The Steadicam operator didn't stop. Alia could have stopped. She didn't stop. So everything, and everyone on that set for that one shot just was aligned and so aligned that was magic.
that alignment is
Yeah.
what you feel is divinely aligned.
Yeah. That is what you can't choreograph. That nobody can direct, that nobody can choreograph. That is something that just happens and you should just let it happen and not take credit for it. So I don't take credit for it.
Because it is so much energy of so many souls present there that it just so says to us what a marvelous choreographer you are for your sensitivity and sensibility. I think a balance struck between sensitivity and sensibility and that inner strength of, the strength that says, I can do more. Because when we give up, we are weak.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. But when we say, I'll try once more, that's where, I think inspiration and perspiration meet.
Yeah, meet.
And that's where it becomes an incredibly classic moment in dance.
Yeah.
Now, coming to something completely different, which, as a dancer and choreographer, I'm very curious to know. What is stillness in dance? As you see the pickup of the cone, her swirls and twirls, and she looks like magic herself in that dress. How did you bring stillness and pause? How does your dancer breathe, and how many takes and retakes till you, because when I watch, every skirt of all your group dancers is also aligned, and I'm like, how?
Yeah, that took a long time. Ghumar was my first independent choreography.
Oh wow.
Till before that, I was assisting Remo D'Souza for about 6-7 years. And Bhansali sir just didn't happen. It was not a coincidence. I had a meeting with him for Ram Leela, and unfortunately, I could not become a choreographer during Ram Leela. And then because I was assisting Remo sir ended up doing Baji Rao, and that's when Sanjay sir also saw my work. And then he offered Ghumar to me, and he said, Kruti, this is very, very special to me, and I'm giving this to you. So I was like, oh,
That must
no
have been
pressure.
unforgettable moment.
Yes, absolutely. And the amount of pressure with that one song, because you have grown up to watching his films, right? You have danced to, I have danced to Nimbuda, I have danced to Dola Re Dola. I've danced to everything that he has created, from Aaj Main Hoon Par, from that to the last of his films. I have performed as a performer. So when you have a responsibility to not just match up, but to be included on a canvas of magnanimous creation like that, where you've had Saroj ji, who's been a choreographer for most of his films, create beautiful pieces, unforgettable. That's not something small at all.
Not
That
at
is
all, no.
so that kind of pressure, it was very overwhelming. And for almost a month and a month and a half, 2 months is what we rehearsed for.
Wow, 2 months.
We had a Ghumar expert on that song called Jyoti Tomar, because she had obviously learnt Ghumar from the Ranisa herself. So Ghumar, when performed by tribals or by Banjarans, if you say, or the locals or the natives, it's very different as opposed to when the royalty performs. So those kind of nuances is what she brought to the table.
Wow.
And that's where you see all of these little movements, which you will, if you ask a Rajasthani Banjaran or a folk person to do, they will do this. There is
heavy.
yes, and not just heavy. There is
Gentleness when Deepika does it.
there
It's
is
so
a
gentle.
There is
yes.
a grace with what the royalty would do it, as opposed to what the normal public will do it,
The
right?
folk dancers.
And also because Ranisa Padmavat in that film, she's performing for the first time after getting married. So obviously there is a little tehrav to the character herself. There is resilience, strength, and grace all at the same time. So when you see her do the first step, is when she looks up only after that. So Dhanak Preet ki sar pe that's the first time she kind of opens herself to the darbar.
Yeah.
Right? So those kind of small little things, obviously I did not know the subtext behind those movements at that point. I was just enjoying the music and I was doing things. That song, after the first day of tech, I actually was absolutely nervous. I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown. I went to sir and I was crying and I said, I don't think I can do this, because those are big shoes to fill in, and I personally enjoy working under pressure, but that is not just pressure, that is legacy.
You're
That is
creating legacy.
That is, मतलब I didn't know if कल को कोई बच्चा घूमर देख के करना चाहेगा कि नहीं घूमर. I have always seen सरोज जी का song and said कि हाँ अब तो मैं करूँगी. I'm waiting for the next song. So that कि कोई सीटी बजाएगा कि नहीं, कोई ताली बजाएगा कि नहीं, that is my
Pressure.
stress. कि as a technician, I don't want people to walk out during a song. That cannot happen. So obviously those kind of things were in my head, and I said, I don't think I can do this. And he said, don't worry, you will do it and I am right with you. And I was like, okay, all right, if you say so. Now when he says he's with you, how can you say no to someone like that? I said, okay, fine, I will just calm myself down and come back on set.
And so overwhelming to do it with Deepika.
more, to be very honest, more than her.
So-
It was, for me, it is always Sanjay sir. Whoever comes and goes, I've never been starstruck. I have always been someone who's respected art, and I've always wanted to congratulate brilliant actors, performers. It's never been, oh my God, what an actor. It's never been like that for me. They come, they're doing their job. I go, I do my job, right? So, but there are certain people, like if I meet Gulzar Saab, I don't know what I will do. When I met Rekha ji, I went bonkers because it's not starstruck. It is just, when you meet artists like that, it is a once in a
You're
life opportunity,
speechless.
right? It's the energy of art that is, you you can't say it in words. So that is what I feel when I'm always around Sanjay sir. And recently I worked with Mani Ratnam. So it's more than anything being starstruck. It is just the blessing of having to work with these brilliant minds that you don't get to do in an institute or a university or sitting in a classroom, right? This is something that you will only get
On
in
a
places
set.
like these. So yeah, for me it was him. So when we finished the song, that was the only song with Sanjay sir that took 10 days to shoot. So
And worth it because
Absolutely.
you have the
yeah, I have
film.
all of this is great. I also have a national award, which I will never keep it on display because that is very close to my heart.
Oh,
It stays inside the locker with all my gold and diamonds.
it is so precious
It is.
indeed.
कनक पीत के सर पे ओढ़ कर घूमर घूमर घूमे हाँ घूमर घूमर घूमे ओ ललक रीत सब जग की छोड़ कर घूमर घूमर घूमे भर के ढोला वाले ठाठ घूमर 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 घूमे
I now want to look at the forensic scientist in you and the choreographer in you. How can you be so versatile? And what is the third career? In 10 years, I know you and you will say, Amita, now I'm doing this. Tell us, how do you see the journey ahead and how forensic science somehow, in some way, made you, what you are as a choreographer, though both the things are world apart?
I believe the one thing that is common is curiosity. I'm a very curious person, which is why I wanted to become a forensic scientist, because then you kind of dig deep, right? And with creativity also, it's about digging deep. It's not superficial. So I think curiosity is the only thing that will decide what's my next career move. As of now, I'm enjoying this space of creating songs and directing songs and just being the director of choreography. And I'm enjoying this space very, very.
Now, with all the AI technology coming in, you have artificial intelligence, especially in media, which is used for editing. Kriti ji, what is the one thing that should never be lost in dance?
So, I am very pro technology. I believe that as human race, we have to keep evolving. But we cannot forget our roots, just like the trees, right? You grow as high as you want, but you always are grounded. So, as a creative person, I feel every creative person should always go back to doing their riyaz in whatever form it is. It's singing, it's playing an instrument, it's dancing, it's drawing, it's anything. You need to stay in touch with why you started it, right? The motive of why you started it can't lose direction. With AI, if you use it as a tool to help you channelize and direct you properly or better or faster, of course use it. But as a choreographer, I can't have a hologram of me in front of an actor saying that wo jo bolega wo kar lo. No. Where is the human touch to that?
Where's the consciousness and the aura?
And creativity, You can be as creative to create an AI with different figurines and different speech modulations and voice modulations and names. Be creative in that. But for an artist to create a film, because it's a human emotion, right? If I don't feel what I'm creating, you will never feel what I have tried to make you feel, right? A robot might not be able to do that. A robot might help me direct the emotion better to you, but can't be the emotion to you.
Exactly.
So, yeah. AI is great. I can have an AI who
This
does my work.
sincere riyas day after day, and nuances and subtleties and energies are all the human creation, which can never ever be overtaken.
It shouldn't be.
It
It'll be
shouldn't.
very scary if that happens. If my AI mode goes in front of me, ahead of me, and tells my actor, "Okay, listen, look to the left." I'll be like, "Dude, go back." It'll be scary. I can't have that happen.
So you have done solo dances with Alia Bhatt and Deepika Padukone. Have you done couple pairs which have some unforgettable, funny episode with the hero and the heroine? You have to get them both to do something together.
Yeah, I've done a lot of montages as well. I don't know if you know Vijay Sethupathi, a South actor. So Vijay Sethupathi and Aditi Rao Hydari, they've recently shot for a film together. I don't know when it'll release. But it's a very interesting couple. So, and we had to shoot on the streets of Bombay
Oh,
in the rains last monsoon, and it was just absolutely incredible because we are running around with umbrellas and the bus had to be stopped and people had to be stopped. So it was a crazy experience. So sometimes the pallu will come in the hand, sometimes it will not come in the hand. So they have to be very, very careful about saying, okay, now ready, 1, 2, 3, you have to do all these 3 things. Okay, master, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, ha. So sometimes it's just so much fun because for one shot, they had to just sit and have moongfali. But in that also, there were people who were walking past without realizing there was a camera and they were just blocking the way. So at one point, he just turned and he put the moongfali on the people who were traveling. So it was,
funny.
those things are just, now that an AI will not do.
No.
Will never do, right? So, yeah.
The making of a song and the details that we have seen are absolutely fascinating. What an insight! What an insight from the ace choreographer Kriti ji. Now that you are here, please let us have some movement, some expression, and leave the floor to you to let us know that it's a live performance always that gets the energy out.
Yeah.
So, in how many dances and in what songs did you make a last minute change? And if Dolida was to be performed by Deepika, who is another actress with height, how and what would you have changed? And any other experience that you have taken a call that the hook will be different, or no, we have to do more of this or less of this? Please share.
So I think as a choreographer technician on set, you have to be always aware that a lot of things happen last minute. Especially filmmaking is something that you have to be always prepared and always on your toes for. Kabhi barish ho jati hai, to what do you do when it starts raining? Then you kind of find a corner and start filming something in that corner. You don't waste time because time is precious, time is money. So having said all of that, to answer your first question, if DP was to do Dholida, the hook obviously won't change. I don't think we should change the hook. But a few steps here and there, because she's taller, she's got a longer torso, she's got long limbs. I wouldn't want her to do open hand steps too much. I would try and cut it out a little bit so that it looks nicer on her. And she's also able to do it with a lot more fun, because the moment you open your hands out fully, she starts looking bigger than she is. And I feel that this song requires a certain strength, but a certain intimacy to yourself for. So it can't be it's a celebration, but a celebration to yourself, right? So a lot of those steps I would change. So there is one, this I would keep, but I might just change the upper hand to something here.
Behind.
Yeah,
Oh,
so then
that's
she
clever.
looks, it doesn't take away from her energy, because the moment this happens, because her hand is twice as mine, so it will go somewhere, right? And then and because you're bending, your height is shortened, and then your limbs look longer. So then I would maybe just want her to do this. So things like that.
So you're
I would change.
always conscious of the frame. That's the most important thing for a choreographer. Every time you have to visualize how this will look on the frame.
It's a painting, right? So if they're cameramen, right? If they're sitting here and if I have to shoot them, they're shooting me right now, because obviously they're seeing me in a certain frame and you in a certain frame. But if I have to shoot them in the way they're sitting, I will first of all angle my camera so they don't look distorted in the way they're sitting, and I can still capture them in their element of the way they're sitting. So if he's sitting like that, I don't want to lose this. But at the same time, my angle placement would be something where I still get this, but I don't make him look weird or longer than or shorter than what he is. So those kind of things obviously matters, because you're not watching them live. You're obviously watching them on camera.
And even more difficult for a choreographer because the movements are so swift. In every swift movement, Kruti has to be alert that there's no oddness, there's no loss of angle.
Yeah.
And this is sheer power of visualization. the
And
outcome.
also
And
practice, and also experiences, because the more I shoot, the better I get of the understanding of camera, and cameras keep changing, right? They are also advancing, they are also becoming better. So as I said, it's a learning process. So every day someone will come and say कि आज मैम नया कैमरा आया है, आज इसका लेंस अलग है, इसका फोकल लेंथ ऐसा मिलता है, इसका एक्सपोजर यहाँ अच्छा हो जाता है. So then you have to be aware of the fact that okay, if I use this on a rainy day, then I might get an angle like that. Now this is my learning as a director of choreography. If I was only making them dance, I don't have to worry about that, because then there are other people to take care of it. But because I want to always know that if this is making sense to this, so I am aligning my actor, my movement, my dancing to the camera. And so that's when they get married, and that's when you see what you see.
And not forgetting the music and the storytelling. It's like, you're holding with so many hands.
Yeah.
It would be a real pleasure and delight if you did a few steps that are new or that are happening or have become a rage like your Marathi song became.
Will you dance?
A little bit. Why
बैठ के
not?
करेंगे ना, बैठ के करेंगे.
बैठ के करेंगे, लेकिन मेरे से तो प्लीज
ताली बजेगी ना.
मैं
बस
जोकर
step.
लगूंगी, but I'll play for that.
Okay. Well, I'm not putting the step. We'll just practice first. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap, clap. And clap goes up. Okay. This is it. This is the step.
ये सिखा दो फिर से.
5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, clap, clap. Correct. हो गया. यही कर रहे हैं.
Okay.
ये स्टेप बन गया, ये वायरल बन गया. बोलो.
Wow.
Now my actor also, the film was shot in a different timeline, right? So there was no extravagant flamboyant steps. This was a woman in the gaon where she's just happy and wants to express her happiness of love, that she's found love and all of that. So it was just one little simple thing that she was doing, and it got
people loved it.
Yeah, people loved it. From Japan also people loved it.
Ah, wow.
So it was very cute. So you want to do it on music?
Okay.
Yeah. You listen to it once, so you know what the song is. And Ajay Atul gave the music. I love them. They're so good.
I'm practicing.
I'll tell you when it comes. Five, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. क्या बात है, कर लिया है ना?
Thank you, wonderful.
इतना ही आसान है स्टेप. They just do it. I've just made them stand
That's
and
so
do it.
catchy.
Yeah.
And the music is lending itself for this.
So Ajay, Atul are brilliant music directors. So every small nuance in their music also, it's so good to have
Yeah.
thinkers who are creative people. Na? Come, we'll do it properly now.
I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
Five, 6, 5, 6, 7. क्या बात है, very good, very
Too
good.
You're too good. Infectious.
आली उमलून माझ्या गाली प्रीत नवी मखमाली रे बहरला हा मधुमास नवा.
And I see the joy in every nerve cell when you dance.
Yes,
And the credit goes to your father,
my parents, both my parents. yes.
parents, especially your father, whose last wish
Yeah.
was you go for the contest.
Yeah.
Would you now like to tell us a little more about it, as you know, a comfortable share, not heavy on your heart?
No, not heavy at all. I think as a lot of people talk about their struggles, I think everyone has struggles, right, in their life. Everyone has their ups and downs. Some have their ups for a longer time, some have their lows for a longer time. It's how you react to those ups and downs. Now, I unfortunately lost him, and that he is not here to tell me the small nuances of cinema that he so enjoyed. And he was a cinema buff. Like, he would watch every film at that point on the Fridays that it would release, matinee show unko bolte the. So he enjoyed films, and I didn't know I would enjoy films so much till the time I was on a film set, right? So this is all credit to my father, because he always believed and supported that I should be in a creative field. While
Which
I
is
was,
so unlike parents
Yeah.
usually pushing their children. Please let them follow their heart. We see this outstanding, extraordinary lady here. Extraordinary to such a remarkable extent. Please continue telling us about both your parents, because I understand your mother is a classical singer.
my mom has been trained in Carnatic music. Yes.
Do you sing?
I sing as much as the dance requires me to. I don't think I'm a professional singer. I croak, but I know my rhythm and I know my beats. So people will understand what I'm singing. They will not be like, "ये क्या है? ये poem है कि गाना है?" उतना नहीं है. That difference I can maintain. But I don't think I'm a singer. Having said that, both my parents have been absolutely supportive in whatever decisions I've taken in my life. The choices that I've made, they've stood by me. They've also obviously scolded me for the wrong and praised.
Inculcated discipline, because she was a
Yes,
principal at school.
yes.
She's managed.
She's still an educator, so she does her charity work with a lot of NGOs, educating teachers and helping special needs kids. So she knows her purpose, and she's very focused with her purpose all her life. And Dad, for some reason, always wanted me to pursue this. I didn't see the reason back then. I didn't see the motive back then. But today I do, because I don't know if there is any other place in the world that I would be rather than on a set. I enjoy being on a set. I enjoy creating so much that you leave me on a set for eons and I would just be there. Yeah, so they've both supported, both me and my sister. I have an elder sister, and she also really enjoyed films and cinemas. I was the only odd one out who. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. I never saw it as a
Career.
option, absolutely, and I didn't fancy or fantasize cinema the way they both did. My sister is, I've taken her to most of my sets. My mum, I've taken her to most of my sets. My mum is still very disciplined. She's like, ye yahan pe kyun hai? I'm like, mum, it's a set, just sit, enjoy. But my sis, obviously, she knows. She is very thrilled and amazed and amused by what she sees on camera and as opposed to what happens behind camera, right? So that is very thrilling for someone who's enjoyed films for a long time. I see it as something which I love to do. So I don't see it as a fantasy world. I just see it as my work, which I completely enjoy doing.
Asking you so many questions and getting to know the details has been fascinating, and my curiosity doesn't end. So I have more questions. My first question is, which older actress would you have loved to choreograph?
Which older actor? So female actors, there's Vahida ji, hands down. I think she's incredibly graceful and amazingly talented. I think all women back then were brilliant.
Which is her favorite dance? Which movie?
Of Vahida ji, Guide.
Guy.
Yes. But I also would have enjoyed choreographing for Vaishnavi ji and Padmini ji.
Padmini,
Yes, there's just, I don't know, there's something about them which draws me to them. And I would have loved to choreograph for Shami sir.
Shami Kapoor, oh my god.
Though I've heard so many stories of unko choreographer ki zarurat nahi hoti thi. But there is a certain charm about his sense of musicality.
And energy.
Correct.
He brings
But
to the dance.
मैं करते he would not miss the musicality of it. Now that is something that I would have completely enjoyed having a live experience of. But unfortunately, अब वो तो ठीक है, खैर होगा नहीं. Those are some of the people that I would have. And Dev Saab.
With his.
Yeah. Again, a charmer. So.
Totally, yeah. So my second question is, who inspires you as a choreographer?
Now, since a child, obviously, I've had my parents who've been constant cheerleaders and support system. But as a choreographer, Saroj Khan, hands down, has been an inspiration. She's been a pioneer on so many levels for so many women choreographers out there. There was a category of choreography which happened because of Sarojji's contribution to choreography. Tezab, Ek Do Teen, because of that. So, and I genuinely don't think Sanjay Dutt has danced any better in any other film other than Tamma Tamma, especially that chair sequence. Now, mind you, there is a Madhuri Dixit dancing next to him. For so many times, I have not looked at my MD ma'am. I have watched Sanjay Dutt because he was so good, and I don't think he takes all the credit for it. I think the credit needs to also go to Sarojji, because to understand him as an actor and make him and push him to perform that entire chair sequence is one shot, one take.
Yeah.
So she's brilliant. She's pure brilliance, and her love and passion for choreography and films, you can see it from years. It's not just because of a few directors. It was because of Saroj Khan herself and her love for what she does.
Icon, totally.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be here with 2 Filmfare Awards from the greatest cinema maker, Sanjay Leela Bhansali? After the song is wrapped and done, and the movie, we go to see the songs and dances as well as the story. We go for Sanjay Leela Bhansali, his name, so you have to watch it. How did it feel when you were part of the success story? Tell us, how was the day and moment when you came to know this award and then the other award?
So when Ghumar started winning awards, that year Ghumar had a sweep with all the awards. So it was Zee Cine, it was Filmfare, it was IFA. All the awards Ghumar won that year, and it was very overwhelming for someone like me who comes from a middle class family with academics as their background, nobody in the industry to give us a who's who of who, and no one to hold hands. And so for me, that year was completely overwhelming and humbling at the same time, because again, the pressure of living up to your own work the very next time,
And
right?
consistency.
Yeah, so that itself was scary, because you receive the award and then I'm coming back home saying, hi, next year aur acha karna hai. That
Pressure.
I was only taking, no one was giving it to me. No one was. I was taking it by myself. Now all of this is happening, and obviously people were congratulating, journalists were wanting to speak, and articles were coming out. There was one day I was rehearsing for something else in Sanjay Sir's rehearsal space. And someone comes running saying that sir wants to speak to you. And I said, ha. So sir says, Bacche, award mil gaya hai. So I said, very good now. I'm thinking he's just
Sir,
happy because
sir,
Gangu ko award mila hai. So I'm equally happy for him. I'm like, yes sir, congratulations. अरे बच्चे कोरियोग्राफी को तुम्हें अवार्ड मिला है. And I'm like, अच्छा national award? So he goes, हाँ national award. I'm like, oh okay. क्या हुआ, ज़्यादा खुश नहीं लग रही हो? So for me, it just the process of
Absorbing.
everything. That entire year, Ghumar kept winning awards, and it was just piling up this mountain of expectations within me that, bhai, it's not easy, because there is no one to say that, okay, for the next 2 months, relax, and then the third month you'll get a better project. It's a hustle. I have to hustle. There's no one who's going to do that for me, right? So I was obviously happy, and I didn't take away from that day and that moment of joy and excitement and all the hard work that was put in for over 2 months. It all paid off, and to see Sir happy with the outcome,
Was
where
satisfying.
because he put a responsibility on me, and for me that national award was that relief that, okay, I think I've lived up to at least 50% of his vision. And
100% surely.
no, it's very sweet of you to say that, but it was not easy that year. So then is when I started understanding his filmmaking. For me, every time I'm on his set, I just get to know the vision better. I get to know the man behind the vision better, and I think that
makes
learning,
a difference.
yes.
सर्वश्रेष्ठ नृत्य कला के लिए फिल्म पद्मावत के गाने घूमर की कोरियोग्राफर मिस कृति महेश को रजत कमल.
But you've also worked with Mani Ratnam.
He's a gem. He's all love, and I enjoyed. I just enjoyed the process with Mani sir. That was again something that I never hoped, because being a South Indian, Mani Ratnam has a very special place in my heart, right? Watching Iruvar to Nayagan to Dil Se to it's all been just surreal. Being on his set was surreal. But see, when I'm working, it is not the Mani sir. It is Mani sir who's the director, who's making something, and I need to I'm a director's choreographer, so I need to make sure that he's getting what he has asked me to, and probably a little more. So every time it was, sir, let me try this. No. So then he will be like, okay, try. And then most of the times it would turn out to be good. And then it would be. So one shot happened where it was a Steadicam shot, and we did that shot. And I was hell bent on shooting it the way I wanted it. And he said he never put it in the film because the songs were never in the film. But having said that, once the shot was done, everyone was happy, everyone was clapping. And then he looks at me, he's like, Master, you can smile now.
Not tense ho jata.
I was like, yeah, but are you going to? So that time also I asked, I said, sir, are you going to use it in the film? That I will see. So, that kind of banter with a creative person is what I enjoyed on that set. So it was never demeaning, but he always knew what he wanted to put in his film. And I think, and he never stopped me in exploring. So that
balance.
Yes, that balance of freedom and knowing when to
Withdrawing,
stop was, that I learned from him.
That gave you exposure.
Every time
Tremendous
on set is an exposure, right? Yeah, not many directors are as involved as these brilliant minds are. Not every time you get to have this back and forth with the director. Sometimes the director genuinely is honest, saying that "Mujhe gaane ke bare mein I don't know anything." So it is all about
What
how you
are
do.
going to do.
So it's a brilliant take on choreography, but then there is no give and take for the film, because a song is, I personally believe, should not be a standalone part of the film. It should
Totally
be
embedded in
yes.
the
It needs to have a
story.
reason for that song to come in the film. If not, then don't put it in the film. That's exactly what Mani sir did.
So how about Western influence in dance? Are you doing any Western numbers, or you're doing only,
No,
pure
I have done
classical?
ABCD 2, I have done Street Dancer, I have done
Have you worked
Hindu
with
Ki Jawani.
Hrithik Roshan? Would you like to work now?
I unfortunately have not worked with Hrithik sir. I would love to work with him because
I think it should happen.
yeah, we'll put it out into the universe. It'll manifest.
Yeah, and especially I have this book of poetry on dance. Astad Debu, one of our Padma Shri
Winners, yes.
winners. And I have always, while I was writing the poetry, I would send it to Astad Debu ji, and he would say, I never thought somebody would write poetry on my dance. At one point of time, I told him, you know what, sir, your biopic Hrithik Roshan should do. He should do
Oh, that'll be
biopic
lovely.
of Astad Debu. That would be ultimate for me,
That would
because
be
I have
lovely.
looked at every movement of Astad Debu and every dance. I see Hrithik Roshan redo it. So let's put it out to the universe.
Let's put it
Then
out.
we have a biopic with you as the choreographer and Hrithik Roshan as Astad Debu.
Done.
With this lovely note now, I want to wish you all the very best. And I hope to have interviews, and I hope to write inspirational poetry from your story. And I hope to be in touch, and amazing chat with you. I
Same
have
here.
learned so much about the work that goes behind a 3-minute song
It's a lot of work, guys.
and a teamwork coming together.
Yeah.
So thank you, and the very best wishes for you always.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.